As heavy rainfall continues to drench Lagos and flood its roads, daily commutes have become a gamble, especially in flood-prone areas like Lekki and Ikorodu. The 2025 rainy season has brought above normal rainfall to Lagos, according to the Nigerian Meteorological Agency, with over 1,900 millimeters expected this year. But for many Lagos workers, it's not the forecast that matters. It's the reality of navigating floodwaters, paying extra for transportation, and showing up soaked and still expected to perform. As the rain continues into weeks and months, HR departments and employers may need to take these soak pleas into account.
I think there should be a concession actually. HR are logical people. So on days when it is raining or where it rains, there should be concession for people that do not drive. Especially when the company do not have a staff bus that can help people commute. So in that instance, there should just be a concession for people that they should work from home on those days actually. I think the word is a global word. So any company at this point that have not leveraged on technology to help their staff work from home, I think they still have a lot to do.
My place of work, they are very friendly. They understand the situation of things, that they don't need to penalize anybody because it's not you didn't do it on purpose, you understand. So it's a thing that nature occurs, you understand. Nature happens. Nature makes it happen. So no penalty for coming it at any time.
Actually, we cannot question God. Everything has season. So the rain was a little bit disturbance, but I don't have choice. I do work at home at times, and if it requires me to come to work, I'll come to work. So I don't have choice. If there is rain, I have to go to work. My boss understands, and at times I do much of my work at home. So we do work at home.
I will use this opportunity to tell every employer that in case their employee show up in their various places of work and they came late, please, they shouldn't penalize them, because it's a nature that we cannot stop. So there should be a time, a day, and some moments whereby we have rain leave. Of course, we should have that, so that it will benefit the employees as a whole.
For some, the rain is just another obstacle to push through. But for others, it's a daily battle that drains energy and money. Employers need to rethink policies during the rainy season. Flexible hours, stipends, or remote work can ease the pressure without hurting productivity.
When it is noticed that, okay, there is heavy persistent rain, management of organizations generally should just be a bit flexible, because everything is not cast in stone. Certain situations, certain circumstances should also be put into consideration. We must look at issues as HR practitioners. We must look at issues in context. On what context is this thing happening? Is because of a natural situation, which is heavy rainfall, which no man even can predict. Yes, meteorologists can do that, but then there's a limit to even what meteorologists will say, that okay, it will rain, it will be 26 degrees Celsius today, and then suddenly it's 32 degrees Celsius. So we should be a bit flexible rather than just, how many rain leave days are we going to give?
Worldwide, companies are already adapting to climate risks. In Spain, workers now get up to 4 days of paid leave when heavy rain or flooding makes it difficult to get to work. And in the United States, federal employees qualify for weather and safety leave during severe storms. The International Labour Organization says this is proof that climate change is no longer just an environmental issue, it's a workplace issue. In Nigeria, this debate is only just beginning.
The labor laws do not have provisions for rain leave, unlike other types of leave, sick leave, maternity leave that are entrenched in the Labor Acts. Companies may make internal policies that addresses the issue of rain leave, but it's not something that you would actually see in a contract of employment. It can also come under a force majeure clause that is usually in a standard vendor-seller contracts, not exactly in an employment contract. So the idea of force majeure is any issue that has to do with act of God, unforeseen circumstances, and yes, rain, flooding is an act of God. Yes, it could come under first major clause, but not everyone includes that in their employment contract. So yes, it's not in the Labor Act, but companies can make internal policies in their handbook, wherever, on rain leave.
While opinions vary, what's clear is this: as rain continues to batter Lagos, the conversation around employers' responsibility and workers' well-being is evolving. Whether through flexible hours, stipends, and leave policies, Nigerian employers may need to brace for a future where weather isn't just a forecast, but a factor in HR planning.